guys, today I'm going to be doing my June random favorites, and only random favorites because I haven't really been venturing out into any new beauty products this month. I've been traveling, and I mean traveling like going away for a weekend, but I haven't really been doing much in the makeup world. But I thought I would do random favorites because I think random favorites are very, very fun and interesting, and I like seeing what people like. Excuse my bed. I couldn't bring myself to make it up, especially because my dogs are sleeping. Anyway, so I'm just gonna get straight into the video. So the first thing I'm gonna show you are my movie favorites of June, and I have 3 movies. 2 of which I have right here in my hand. 1 I do not have in my hand, but I'll tell you soon. So the first movie we have here is Endless Love, and I heard a lot of things about this movie. I was really excited to go and see it. I went and saw it on Valentine's Day when it came out in theaters, and I liked it. The trailer was really good. I really liked the trailer, and I think I liked it more than the movie. But I was really excited, and I was just kind of let down because I just felt like it had kind of awkward situations and long pauses of silence and just sometimes at some points poor dialogue. But I don't know. I've seen this movie 5 times for a person who doesn't love the movie, but I enjoyed it. I liked the vibe that it gave off. It was a happy movie, and she's so pretty, Gabriella Wilde, and Alex Pettyfer is kind of beautiful. So I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was just one of those cute movies that you'd show when you're having a sleepover with your best friends or something. I really enjoyed this movie. I liked it. I didn't think there was anything special about it. It was just one of those cute, cutesy. But I liked it. That's why I bought it. Because I liked the vibe. I don't know. I just liked it. But I liked it enough to buy it, and I love the soundtrack that plays throughout the movie. And I think that makes me like it a lot more too. So I really enjoyed this movie. So you should watch it, just watch it, but you might not love it, but you might like it. The second movie I have is totally opposite to the cutesy love story, and that is the movie Kick-Ass 2. Now, there was a reason I watched this. It wasn't, I heard these movies, I didn't know what they were about at all, but I'd recently become obsessed with a certain someone, and that is Kick-Ass, the guy who plays Kick-Ass, and his name is Aaron Taylor Johnson, and he's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful boy. Man, he's 24. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And he's British, so that made it even better. But I had recently, rediscovered him and found out how much I loved him. So I watched both of them, the first one and the second one. I like the second one better. A lot of people like the first one better. I like the second one better. I thought it was more action-packed, and it was funnier and stuff. And Chloe Grace Moretz is so lucky because she got to kiss him. That's not fair. That's not fair. And I know in this movie he's portrayed as a really big geek nerd, and he does a really good job at being a geek nerd because he's not. He's not a geek nerd. He's really hot and attractive. I really love him. But I thought this movie was just hilarious. It's very inappropriate, so if you are younger, little children, I'm young too, but if you're really young, don't watch this. Not yet. Even though Chloe Grace played a hit girl when she was 12 and got to say some really nice words to everyone in this movie, but I really, it's hugely entertaining. Hugely entertaining, and it's true. It's very, very entertaining. So, yeah. And the third movie, which I don't have, it's also a movie with Aaron Taylor Johnson in it, and it was when he was 18 and he was super, super hot. Beautiful. And that is Angus, Thongs, and PerfectSnogging, and it is a British film that played on Nickelodeon, I think, yeah. That played on Nickelodeon, and I had watched this movie a couple years ago, and I loved it because of him. And I hadn't seen it for a while, and I don't know, I rediscovered it and found out how much I loved it so much. He is so beautiful in this movie. Anyway, I really love the movie. It's hilarious, and I think it's a really good representation of growing up. she's becoming a teenager. Georgia is becoming a teenager in this movie, and it shows, you know, her first crush, or not first crush, but real crush on this, like, Scott, or Robbie, played by Aaron, and it's just hilarious. And if you haven't seen it, you gotta go watch it right now, and if you have, then you know what I'm talking about. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, on to my next favorite, is my book favorite, and I actually haven't finished this book, but I really like it, so I thought I would show it. And that is The Daughter of Smoke and Bone. Isn't this a cool cover? I really like it. This book is a fantasy book, or novel, and it takes some getting used to get into this world, because it's quite weird. Like, it's really weird. Like, it took me a while. I had to get, like, through 50 pages, and I got sucked in, because there's some weird creatures in here. Half elephant, half frog type animals. So, I think it's really cool. But yeah, I'm about halfway through this book, a little bit more than halfway, and I've just been loving it. And it's set in Prague, well, kind of. She goes a lot of other places, and it's like weird names. It's a really unique book, and I think it's worth checking out. And it's really interesting. You won't want to put it down, and once you get past those 50 pages and like settle into the whole world, you'll be sucked in. One of my fashion favorites, if you haven't noticed right here, if you can tell what this says, Gryffindor, Gryffindor. I'm not ashamed. I recently went to Harry Potter World, and you know when you're in Harry Potter World, you've got to get something. Even if it means an overpriced scarf, which is what I did. And I just had the best time. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I haven't read the books. Don't kill me. I'm going to read them. But I have watched all the movies. I've grown up with the movies, and they've just been a huge part of my life. And I've always wanted to go to Hogwarts. Like, please, make a school. I'll go to it. Please. And I also got to go to the candy shop, and that was like something I was really excited about. And I got to get these. The Bertie Bott's Every Flavor Beans. And as you can see, there's not a lot of beans left. They really mean every flavor beans, like vomit, earthworm, dirt, soap, grossness, rotten egg. It's just disgusting. And they also have really good ones. I don't really like jelly beans, but me and my friend both got them, and we like stayed up late and ate them and tried to not spit them out, but you know, they didn't work because they're disgusting. And also very overpriced too, you know, Universal. You gotta take down the prices, man. It's really expensive. These are $10. And I also got a chocolate frog. Big block of chocolate shaped like a frog, $10. Not cool, man. Not cool. So my last favorites are music favorites, and an album that I've really been liking is the album from Angus, Thongs, and PerfectSnogging. Now, they don't have it on iTunes in America because they're not cool. They only have it in England and Australia. That ain't cool. So I found it on SoundCloud, and I've been listening to the album non-stop. It's just so happy and peppy, and I just love it so much. I love it. So good. So totally recommend the whole entire album. I love it all. All of it. All of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!